Hey guys, Wandering Shell here, and we're going to be doing another painting Marvel United, this time Magik? Yeah, Magik. She's one of the Phoenix 5 group, and I never even heard of her until today. I don't know where she's from or how she works, but we're painting her. I started off with Greedy Gold for her chest plate, and looks like the parts that it connects it, so the backing and stuff like that. And in the detailing, I did add a little bit more. You'll see later on in the highlights. Next is Dragon Red. This is where most of her costume is, at least the armor part of it, or the cloth part of it, where you'll see she was actually one of the more detailed characters compared to the other two, so it seems like more and more detail as the models go on. I'm so happy with my new paintbrushes because I could get all those little details in. And there is a lot of detailing with this character. Just making sure I didn't miss anywhere. And time for the plate mail. So, plate mail for her arms. I accidentally painted her one hand where it was holding the sword. It was supposed to be skin tone. Luckily enough, with Army Painter, it kind of, you could paint over it and no big deal. Trying to figure out her spiky arm. And then I used necromancer cloak for this one piece on her outfit. I didn't want to go with black because it would be too dark, so I went with the necromancer cloak, and her boots are also necromancer cloak, because again, if I made it as the matte black, it would be too dark. And you kind of miss all that really nice detailing in the boots if I did it that way. I know her boots does have gold little rivets everywhere, so I waited until the highlighting part of it to paint that part. Next is going to be her skin tone. I did do elven flesh for her skin tone. This is a lighter color tone. It does look yellow right now, but once you start doing the flesh wash, it actually looks a little bit better. Doesn't look as yellow anymore. can see where I painted right where the silver is, and it looks like I never painted it there. So, yay for army painter paint. And then most of this paint is going to be the demonic yellow, and unfortunately it does kind of look like it blends with the elven flesh tone. Again, when I get to the bigger tones, you'll see the difference, luckily. So I use a smaller brush, at least where it's closer to the character itself, so I don't mess any of the painting that I just did, like I did with the one arm. Once I feel comfortable where it was at, I can go to a bigger brush. And there's that bigger brush. I also did with the flame part of her sword. I started with the yellow, and then I would go with the different shades with like the reds and orange during the highlighting phase. I should have actually made the sword have a red tone to it to help with that, the detailing. Lesson learned. Then the base is a leather brown, because apparently she causes fire and lava everywhere, so the base of it is like a kind of dirt brown. And go with dirt brown. I went with leather brown, which makes it a little bit lighter colored. Now her tones, see how the elvish tone is a little different now compared to what it was, and then a strong tone for all the rest of it. Even though I should have done a red tone, pulled a little too much. I should have done a red tone for the sword. So learn from my lesson when it comes to the tones. With the sword, make it red toned. Not a strong tone like I did. As you can see, it made it too dark. So, learn from it. And it did take a while for it to dry, so I had to wait for all that tone to dry to start doing the highlighting. Get back to the highlighting, and it's going to be the elvish skin tone to get back to the highlights. And then the white in her eyes. She literally had all white eyes with a red eyeliner and red lipstick. So very little details. And all the red back to her outfit again. Just to make that red pop even more, I just repainted anything that was raised. Try to leave all that under detailing by itself to keep that strong tone in there. Highlighted her hair. I basically repainted it yellow again, At least anything that was raised is repainted yellow to keep that detailing of the dark tone in there. So I did do a regular brush as where it's close to the character, and then I did do a dry brush later. So you'll see soon. And there it is. Just kind of dry brushed the rest of her hair, but made sure that none of it got into the crevices, or else it loses that detailing in the hair. And repainted the gold again, because I wanted to keep certain parts of it very shiny and gold. So I repainted it. Even there's the gold little rivets that I was talking about earlier, and they are in person. I did go back to her hair, adding white for the highlight of it. I thought that might have been too white, so I actually went back again and added the yellow. And I'm kind of doing the same thing with the gold like I did before, with all the other golds it seems like. And now this is where I'm trying to get the yellow back into the into there, and some orange to get some detailing in. I did add some reds too to change the coloring. Highlighted her plate mail. Again, kind of like what I did with the Colossus, adding the little, keeping the rivets or the creases empty, so we can see all that detailing again. And now here's the lava. I tried to do orange for it. I even tried to add a little red, and it just did not look right. So I left the whole thing orange. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please give a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later!